Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, creeds, colors, shapes, and sizes, to Video Game Addicts, and I'm Ultra Magnus. As you can tell, today we're talking zombies. That's right, Black Ops 2 zombies, more zombies, more zombies, and more zombies. Can't get enough of those zombies. Now, I thought today I'd bring you just some new information that I just recently came across. It's something that I don't think many of you have heard about. As far as I'm concerned, this is probably the latest breaking news. I don't think that it's been out there for very long, and many people have caught on to it. So, to start off, let's just recap on the information that we know that we've already, or that's already been confirmed. For those of you who may not be up to date on all the latest zombies info, this will give you a quick recap. Now, we know for a fact that this time around on zombies, there will be an 8-player 4v4 game mode. We do know as well that the game will be running on a multiplayer engine this time around. We also know as well that theater mode will be making an appearance this time in zombies. And last but not least, we also know that a wager match is somehow going to be making its way into the zombies gameplay. How that's going to work, I'm excited to find out. And the newest bit of information that I found today in an article on the web, of which I will leave a link in the description for you guys to go and check out for yourselves. The article states that there will be a campaign mode added to zombies. So for all of you zombie fans out there who are tired of sitting there and doing surviving endless waves of zombies, now we're going to be given objectives and things to do in the game that definitely will be changing how the game is being played. And I'm really excited and I can't wait to try this mode out. And the second bit of information that was confirmed is that there will be a few characters that we've seen coming back, some oldies and goodies, and a few new ones. And we're going to be going over that article in just a few seconds. What I'd like to do first is just have a look at some photographs and some images that I've gathered about some of these new zombie maps, and let's talk about some of the ideas and things that we might just be seeing in the up-and-coming zombies. Now, if you look at this first image, there isn't a whole lot that we can gather from this, except we see a couple of zombies staggering on the right. It looks like a burnt, blown up car. I get the impression from this image that it looks like we're under an underpass of some sort. So maybe like under, what's that map called in Modern Warfare 3? Interchange? Something along those effects. We're going to be in an inner city somewhere, maybe having to deal with zombies. Who knows? Now the second image that I have here is someone at Treyarch working on one of the maps. And if you look on the left-hand screen here, you can see what looks like a building that she's either probably adding textures to, or a number of different objects. She could be working on placing objects, who knows. And if you look on the right screen, it looks like you can see it's a small image and I wish I could zoom in so you guys could see a little bit better, but it looks like the bottom portion of a lander that's sitting close to what looks like a bunch of lights, which could be some type of device to have to activate on that level. There isn't much we can really gather from this one picture, except maybe to the fact that if you look there in the middle by her left hand, she's got an Xbox controller. She must be working on the Xbox platform. Shoots, I wish it was a PS3 platform or a controller that she had there she was working on. But needless to say, this next image that's coming up here is one that I'm not sure whether or not we're going to see it in the game. It's of a diner. It's Mac's Diner. And I found this image here on the web, and it's been confirmed that this diner actually is in New Jersey. So whether the storyline is going to be in New Jersey at this diner at some point, heck, your guess is as good as mine. But I got a feeling for some silly reason, I don't know why, maybe this is just my intuition speaking here, but I think that diner is going to be holding a pack-a-punch or something really useful, like a perk machine that you're going to have to go get. If not, maybe some objective that you're going to have to complete while getting into this small, cramped space. Um, and if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see another image, or at least a portion of an image, which is a top part of another diner. So we've got more than one image that they're obviously going to be putting a diner in one of these maps. And I don't know if they're going to be serving fries and burgers at this diner. I tell you, I sure would go in for an order. I don't want to side a zombie. This next image that we're looking at here is looks like the center of a town, and we're at a four-way intersection with 4 or 5 buildings. So it looks like it's going to be a flushed out city. And that changes the way we play zombies, primarily from my experience, with the exception of maybe, let's say, Ascension. You're always tethered to a building. You're inside where the zombies are trying to come in at you. Now, if we're going to be playing on a map that looks something like this, you know, we're out in an open environment where rather than have zombies trying to get into a building, you know, they're trying to get out to the outside environment where you are. So that's going to be an interesting way to play the game. You know, you can see on the right, right by that bench, that there's a window. I'm assuming it's going to have boards on it at some point that we're going to have to repair. I mean, what else can we see in this image? Obviously, there's a lot more room to move around than in previous maps. And when I see that, I think to myself, wow, that just gives me the ability to want to go and round up zombie trains, mow them down. Now this is another image at the other end of the town. You can see there's a church up in the far left-hand corner, and we're looking out of a building where the back corner of the building essentially has been blown open. Now, whether or not we can jump down from this building back onto the street, we're just going to have to wait and see. But wow, I'm really excited when I look at this. I mean, I think of myself running around down there, like I said, rounding up hordes and getting a train going and having a lot of fun with me and my friends. And hopefully we're not going to have to wait that long to have that experience. I think we're, what, 4.5 months away? So, I mean, till then we can only imagine and speculate. I can see myself going up in that tower up there and ringing a bell of some sorts to get an objective met. And in this last photo here, we're showing the interior of what looks like a bar, and a pretty cramped space. I must say. I don't think I'd want to be trying to run away or shoot zombies in this little space. There isn't much that we can really gather from this image here, except that it's going to be hard to run a zombie train in there. That's for sure. But if you do look up on top of the bar, you do see a picture of our good old buddy Fidel. Now, is that photograph there insinuating that maybe we're going to get a little guest appearance and Fidel is going to show up again like he did in 5? Who knows? Now, this leads me back to the article, so let's have a look. I will be leaving a link in the description for you guys to go and read this article for yourselves, as it was posted on computerandvideogames.com. Now, the real information's on the second page, so let's hop over. And if you read here, what the article states is, and then there's Treyarch's unusual stamp of silliness, Zombies mode. It'll be longer, promoted from a handful of stages to a full-length campaign, and doubles the co-op count from 4 to 8. Now, we already know that 8 players has been confirmed, but a full-length campaign? Yeah, soak that in, guys and girls. That's right. The game is not going to be any longer just surviving hordes of zombies, but we will be given objectives and pretty much a full-length campaign to play. Now, it goes on to state, like last time, famous faces are bound to drop in. Expect the likes of JFK, Nixon, the Fox News political commentator, and controversially, dealer of illegal weapons to the Iran in the 80s, Oliver North, and possibly Danny Trejo. Now, we're familiar with a few of the faces, like JFK and Nixon, Trejo, of course, from The Call of the Dead, but political commentator, Oliver North, I wonder what other faces that they just may throw in there. Well, guys, you're all caught up on the latest, greatest Black Ops Zombies information. And before I go, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today and remind you that if you liked what you saw here today, do me a favor and scroll that mouse down over the like button and give it a click. And if you've got questions, ideas, or comments, leave them below in the comment section. And I'd love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel just to help it grow. Once again, I'm Ultra Magnus. And remember, 24/7, 365, VGA is on the game.